Mr. Ed Snider, can you maybe just speak on all different levels to, God rest his soul, to his greatness as fine of an owner as there is in professional sports, or was?
Yeah, he invested the money, all the money he had to start the franchise in Philadelphia. And it obviously become very successful. But he loved the Flyers. He loved the players. Everything that the Flyers did during Mr. Snider's lifetime, everybody who worked there, it was to help the Flyers win hockey games. That was the only purpose of everybody, whether you were Mr. Snider's lawyer or accountant or the trainers. Everybody's responsibility was to help the team in any way they could win. And it paid off. Like, we were a great team for a lot of years. Through tough times, we went through tough times just like every other team, but the Flyers were so special to him, and he made them so special to the city that anybody who came there, their play instantly became better. So we could make some trades and get players that other teams didn't want and bring them in, and they'd play good for us. Maybe not for long periods of time, but he created that atmosphere that we were special because he treated us special. And that was ahead of what most teams were doing at the time. I think everybody's caught up now in today's hockey world. All the players, the teams, everything that's done. And the staffs now, we had small staffs, small scouting staffs, small office staffs and stuff. Now the staffs on all teams are so big that it's just different than it was in those days.
I'm sure there are many moments, but when you think about it, is there one particular supremely special moment that jumps out that you shared yourself with Mr. Snider?
There's a couple. Well, talking about, we missed the playoffs one year. We're playing in Buffalo. Last game of the season, we're in third place. I don't remember exactly what year it was, around 70 or 71, but Buffalo scores with 4 seconds to go to beat us. And obviously at that time, Snider needed the revenue and to get in the playoffs and stuff. So after the game, he came in the locker room and he just looked at us all and he said, "Boys, we're going to be a better team because of this." Shook everybody's hand. I mean, that had to be a devastating loss for him. And the one other time when I was captain of the team, we're playing the Bruins in the playoffs, and Barry Ashby died. He was our assistant coach, had been our defenseman, lost his eye playing against the Rangers and after the series, I was awful in the playoffs. The team was awful, and so I asked Mr. Snider, "Could I come in and ask you a question?" I said, "I know something was wrong. I did something wrong. The team did something wrong, but we were lousy in the playoffs." And I said, I think what we did was use Barry Ashby's death as a reason to lose. And he said to me, "You should have used Barry Ashby's death as a reason to play better. By using, you blame Barry's death for your team losing, our team, the Flyers, losing." Yeah. He said, "If you think about it properly, you should have said, okay, let's play even harder because we're still alive. We're still playing hockey. We're still doing what we love. you should have looked at it exactly opposite. And I mean, for me, that was a lifetime lesson. It was a tremendous learning lesson for me. I was 23 or 24 at the time, so I didn't have any life experience or death experiences, I guess, like that. But it was certainly a lesson to be learned.